What's up lads, it's Ep.5 and welcome to the Ultimate Project episode 5. Basically in the background you can see me just showing me my team. If you wonder how I got this team, I played a lot of offline games just basically get my coins up, and then I end up with about 70k. As you can see, I've got one in from the team, and it is Thiago Neves, who I thought would be a good buy for about 10k, but it turns out he is not the greatest player, as you'll see in this episode. So we do go into our first game. We didn't get one first time, so we're back into it. And just to say that right now I'm just trying a lot of different teams because I didn't think the Brazil team was that strong. A lot of my friends have got a Brazil team, so I just thought I'd throw in and see how it went. So I come up against this guy with a terrible latency, and then we go back in and find someone who has a better latency, as you want the best latency to have the best game and have the best chance of beating your opponent. He does come up against this 3-5-2 Bundesliga team. He does not have full chem because of the right centre back, but a very strong team indeed. All three centre backs are very pacey and very strong, and just a generally good team. That does go into half time at 0-0, but he does come out the second half, and in the 86th minute he will pop a header in with top rack from a corner. It was always coming, a wee bit of that script, a wee bit of EA scripting in the kind of dying settings of the game, and that is how the game will end. We beat 1-0 in our first game, and if things aren't working for you in FIFA 14, then you have to change it. So we do rock the 3-4 or the 4-3-3 team with the centre attacking mid and two centre mids, just changing, putting Marco Asensio, who is a very good player, probably the best player in this team to be fair, into the team. We then swap in Ronaldinho, who is an absolute legend, and we do go into another game. So I was fairly frustrated after that last game, basically because a new team, I was hoping for a win, but we do come up against a 4-2-3-1 Bundesliga team again. Bundesliga teams do seem to be very popular this FIFA, and he does have Fanny at right back, who is a fantastic right back in this game, I have found out. He does start off the scoring early on in the game with a very scrappy goal, just me not getting the ball clear, and he just pops it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in about the 10th minute, or the 8th minute, sorry, from Jones, the centre defensive mid. He then does pop a ball through to Arne Hunt, who is a fantastic player, in the 45th minute, just going into half time. That does take us into half time, and we are getting beat 2-0. I was very frustrated at this point, just basically because I was not getting anything with this Brazil team, and it comes to about the 79th minute, sorry, and Arne Hunt pops in his second. He's a very good player actually. If you're looking for a good centre attacking mid, definitely go out and buy him. I've had him this series and he has done wonders for me. So after that, we do get beat 3-0, and we do decide to change it a bit again, using the 4-3-3 with the centre defensive mid, popping in Elia as instead of Thiago Neves, as Thiago Neves is definitely not worth the 10k, even though I will keep him because he's one of the first informs out. He will go for probably a wee bit, about 15 to 20k later on in FIFA, and I might build a few teams around him. It might just be because of the team he was round, but I'm not sure, he just was not the greatest. We did come up against a Brazil team this time, and it seems that Brazil teams this year are not very strong, as you can see from the latter gameplay. But this game did go in my favour. We cross the ball with Pato here, and it does fall right to our man, who is a very nice volley, cut off the bar, and then gets a header back into the goal, which makes it 1-0 to us. Danilo Diaz, the right wing, who is a very good buy for about 400 to 500 coins. I wouldn't recommend this general team basically because I'm really not enjoying it, but he was probably the highlight of the team apart from Marco Asensio, who is a silver. So it seems that silvers aren't underrated in this game, but Marco Asensio is an absolute beast. You can buy him for under 1,000 coins now. I think I did pay about 2,000 coins, but his price did dramatically drop just basically because silver prices aren't going for as much as it did last year. So we did come up against another Bundesliga team, and I thought, oh shit. But this guy did not have a lot of pace in his team, but had a fair amount of strength. We do start off the scoring here, a very nice piece of play and a very nice finesse shot in the back of the net to make it 1-0 to us in the 25th minute, but he does play that overpowered through ball to Pizarro, very nice touch and a very nice finish indeed to make it 1 each. But after losing 2 games this episode, I did not lose another one, so Wellington just cuts inside, or just weathers it right in the back of the net to make it 2-1. But Wellington is not done there. A nice chip through ball again, comes in his right foot and curls it by the keeper nicely to make it 3-1, and that will not take us into half time, as Wilton does get a third. His hat trick off the game, dodging in on the defenders. He makes a bit of an error here, but Wilton picks it up and gets the shot away, hits the post, and it does come back, and the keeper was very close to saving it to make it 4-1. That takes us into half time at 4-1. We are rocking the game. I think we've got most shots and most possession. So This guy was, I think, fail frustrated, but I did get one back to make it 4-2, and that is how the game will end. We do win two wins this episode and two losses this episode. So please leave a like if you liked this video and subscribe if you want to see more. This has been BB3K, and thank you all very much for watching this video.